What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope on a blessed Tuesday watching this. Before I get started on this request for this super duper late review for NWA's POWERRRR on New Year's Eve for 2024. But real quick, just gotta do a quick shout out to all the subscribers to the channel, to the followers on Rumble at 358, here on YouTube, almost at that Xbox 360. So thank you to whoever subbed and was at 100 on Rumble. So once again, I can't thank you guys enough. You're the reason I made these videos in the first place. But enough of that, let's get into this review. It's gonna be real quick. There's a short episode, so from here on out, I will be covering NWA. Alright, moving forward. So like the newest episode that drops this week, I'll cover it. Alright. But to start off, we have a tribute to rest in peace, Jack Stane. Now, I seen this man live at a local wrestling show. He was teaming up with Crimson. I forgot who he faced, but they whooped their asses, bunch of jobbers. And he was a cool dude. He was only 48 years old. Passed away from a heart attack. It's just sad, man. It's fucking sad. Another wrestler gone too soon. Rest in peace to Jack Stane. I don't want this review to be sad, so we gotta keep it moving. Alright. Start off the video package for EC3 versus Titus Latimer, or as I like to call him, Bram. He will always be Bram to me. Right back in TNA. And it's about damn time they put the belt on Bram. You know, like I've been calling for this shit when he was feuding with Nick Aldis, the national treasure. And that was like the last time I even watched fucking NWA. Like, once I heard he dropped the belt to fucking Trevor Murdoch, of all people. Not James Storm, not L.A. Knight, yeah. Not Bram, but Trevor Murdoch. That's who beats Nick Aldis in his historic championship reign here in NWA. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I have absolutely zero interest in watching Trevor Murdoch as the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Nah. And then he drops the belt to fucking Tyrus? Can't make this shit up. Then he drops the belt to Mr. Control Your Narrative, EC3. Right? And this is before he was the overman, because he's over man. But is he really? Come on. Like, let's be honest. Alright, but it was a good video package. Alright, EC3's trying to get back the gold, the 10 pounds of gold that is. Bram, he's just like, I'm so sick and tired of hearing you, seeing you. You disgust me. And shit like that. So, good video package. We start off with the first match, right? Tag team match. You got Blunt Force Trauma. Now, mind you, it's been a minute since I watched NWA. So, I have no clue who's even on the roster. But I look at these guys, you got Gimp 1, Gimp 2, Damian Sandow, aka Aaron Stevens. I don't know what the fuck he's been doing here in NWA, but they're going up against the reigning, defending, undisputed NWA World Tag Team Champions, Trevor Murdoch and Mike Knox, and some little man, Biggie Smalls, aka Eric Smalls. I think that was his name. Now, this match was something else, right? It was decent up until the finish. Right now, some dude that looked like the older brother to Daniel Puder unlocks the cage, and then we see some dude that looks like a combination of Speedball Mike Bailey and Truth Martini. Hoopla! Some call this dude Speedball Martini. I think it seems like Rwanda or some shit, but who cares? Now, after he was using his fisticuffs in the cage with Biggie Smalls, we see some dude who looks like he's like the brother of Tyrus comes in to save Biggie Smalls. Alright, he throws a Speedball Martini into the ring. Biggie Smalls hits the biggest FU I've ever seen in my life, then hits the SME, the smallest moonsault ever, and then we see the big man hits the Vader Assault onto Speedball Martini. Mike Knox then picks up this jobber, military press style, throws his ass on the outside. They hit their tag team finisher, the high-low, to Gimp 1 or Gimp 2, I don't fucking know their names. For the 1, 2, 3, and still the NWA World Tag Team Champions, Trevor Murdoch and Mike Knox. And once upon a time, I remember these guys. You got Trevor Murdoch, he was teaming up with Garrison Cade, rest in peace to him. And then you have Mike Knox, who used to be the leader of the Menagerie. Shout out to them. With Crazy Steve, Rob Terry, and Rebel's fine ass. That's a fine ass woman right there. What the fuck she been up to? I digress. Moving on, Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch beat up Damien Sandow. They put him in the cage, poured water on him, and then that's pretty much it. Don't have much to say on this. It was interesting, you know what I mean? To say the least. I guess the crowd was entertained by it. So it is what it is. So moving on, we get a promo from EC3. Basically, he said that everything he mentioned about Bram was correct. Bram is not a good leader. EC3 is a good leader because he is the overman, because he's over, man. But he said that he is a good leader and takes a good leader to be the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. It takes a good leader to carry those 10 pounds of gold around one's waist. It takes a good leader to lead the NWA to the promised land, to heights this company has never, ever seen before. Rome wasn't built in one day. In order for me to create my utopia here in the NWA, I need back what's most precious to me, and that is the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. So we get the main event. There's only 2 matches on this card, right? The main event, you have EC3, the Overman, because he's over, man. That's such a stupid fucking nickname. He's going up against the reigning, defending, undisputed NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Thomas Latimer, aka Brown. This was a good match, good main event. I enjoyed it. Fast forward, we see EC3 taking a cheap shot to Bram, taking his ass to Suplex City, then hits the 1% for a 2 count. He then hits a TKO for another 2 count. Fast forward, Bram hits a snap DDT. Now, after 2 failed attempts to try to hit the 10 mounted punches, like he had 3 the first time, he had 3 the second time. There's like 4 European uppercuts. Then he finally gets the 10 mounted punches. So all in all, he had 16 mounted punches. Fast forward, EC3 locks in the sleeper hold. Bram gets out of it. He hits kind of like a spinning backdrop suplex. Then hits a flapjack. He goes for a moonsault, and I don't ever remember Bram hitting a moonsault ever, like in his career. Does it here, misses. EC3 hits the fold, which is Ace Austin's finisher for a 2 count. Fast forward, EC3 tries to go for a Lutez press, but Bram counters it with spear. EC3 then hits kind of like a reverse Russian leg sweep from the looks of it. I don't know what you call it, but I like it. Fast forward, Bram hits a pop-up powerbomb to EC3. He then hits a pile driver onto EC3 on the outside. Fast forward to the finish, we see some random jobbers start whooping Bram's ass. They stomp a mud hole in him. I do believe this is the genesis of EC3's new cult, or whatever the fuck he's calling it. I don't know, but that's it for this show, for NWA POWERRRR. Alright, so I thought the show was okay, honestly. I enjoyed the main event. The tag team match was what it was. You know, I don't know what the fuck's been going on with Damien Sandow, or aka Aaron Stevens. Yeah. I don't know. And rest in peace once again to Jack Stain. Like, you are gone and you will be missed. That's it. That's all I gotta say about this shit. And like I said, the next episode, NWA, I will try my best to cover it on a weekly basis from here on out. And I don't even remember who requested this. I remember seeing like a couple comments talking about NWA. So whoever it was, I hope you enjoyed it. Like if you like, hate if you hate, and if you're wondering why I say that, because people are going to do what they do. Doesn't matter how good, how excellent something is, there's always going to be that one person, he or she, it, a bot, that is going to dislike it. So fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to come on here, I'm a grown ass man, I'm not going to beg for fucking likes and shares. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You don't like it? Tough shit. I don't know what to tell you. Keep on keeping on. That's what I do here. Right? But it's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. That's what's most important. You know, the feedback from the people. Understand? But as far as the next video, it'll be the Monday Night Raw review. But I'm wasting up for you guys' time. So with that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protect yours, your loved ones, stay warm, stay dry, stay frosty, especially with this crazy ass weather going on this week. But most importantly, trust in God. I'm out of here. And until next time, adios.